what's up, y'all? This is your favorite family, and we are back again with another video. Today, we visited Jamil's Cafe on Ogontz Avenue. Again, I don't have the address. I gotta put the address. I'll put the address in the description box below. But we went to visit Jamil's Cafe, and Jeff, you want to tell them what you got?
I got barbecue wings.
They barbecue jerk. The barbecue jerk wings.
They smell good.
They smell real good with greens, and we got a little side of seafood salad. I got a fried fish sandwich.
You ain't get nothing on it.
Didn't he say he put the hot sauce and stuff?
Oh, you want to get hot sauce?
Yeah.
Remember, time to do spice.
Well, if it's crystals, I can do it. I just need the ketchup.
And I got 2 platters.
I'm greedy.
So I got a swai fish platter with the seafood salad and some cabbage. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Greens and cabbage. Hold on, guys. Here I come. Here I come. See that there? All right. Wait, I got one more. Then I got shrimp with greens and
The same thing.
well, so she gave me. It was supposed to be seafood salad and cabbage. She gave me greens, cabbage, and seafood salad.
Well, that's what she got.
And this one is fried shrimp. And they look good.
They do look good. They like they out the air fryer.
And Jones look banging.
And then I decided to put a little dessert, and I got their specialty, which is a blueberry, I think it's blueberry lemon pie or blueberry pound. I don't know, but blueberry something. Yeah. I'm going to give it a swirl.
Sounds a little on the
Suspect.
upside. Yeah.
We'll see. All right, y'all, let's say grace.
Thumbnail.
Let's do a thumbnail first.
All right, ready? 1,
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. All right.
No, we ain't going to do 3.
No, we good. I think that was a good one. All right, somebody say grace.
Oh, damn, I was going to dig in. Jeff, you want to do it?
Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for receiving this food today. Amen.
Amen.
Short and sweet and to the point. Let me get that hot sauce. Can't have greens without the
Jeff,
hot
I'm
sauce.
doing good. I can't hold you.
Can't have greens without the hot sauce.
I'm trying this seafood salad.
They are.
Put the hot sauce on there. We be clubbing. I'm sorry, y'all be hyped when I get food. Why you eating that when you got food?
Pork. Oh, yeah.
Woo! Oh, that hot sauce hot.
Can you give me the ketchup, please?
Let me try this thing.
Dang, me, I feel left out. I don't have no size. Let me get some.
Go ahead.
Let me
I
get
got
some
multiple
greens.
sides, and I didn't need them. You can take.
Thank you.
You can take whatever you want.
I said you can have whatever you want. I love seafood salad, man.
Perfect.
That's good. See, Jeff?
Use some mayonnaise.
Let's see. This got what I like in there. I see some yellow and some red. That's what I like.
That fish is good.
Cabbage is on point.
Oh, they split them in half.
Dang, I feel like I'm about to be all in your food.
Go ahead. I'm not going to eat it. I got the same thing over here.
Dang.
You like my fish? I mean, shrimp?
Me. Your seafood, yes.
Go ahead. I be forgetting to show y'all because I be...
Damn.
My fault.
I got cocktail sauce if y'all want some right there.
I want some hot sauce.
On the shrimp?
Right, because it's fried. Come with the cocktail sauce. That seafood salad kind of good.
That seafood salad.
Kind of peppery.
Fried. Banging.
With the hot sauce. Kind of peppery, but it's good.
Dang, that's delicious.
This is so good.
That's good.
Um,
Yum yum.
I put too much hot sauce to the greens.
I don't like hot sauce in my greens.
It depends.
This ain't crystal for sure.
So.
Need my bev.
He kills me with that damn. My bad.
When Jeff drink, all you hear is that gulp sound. Goodness gracious.
That joint tastes just like what y'all call Auntie? Y'all call it Auntie Annie's or Ann's?
What?
Auntie Anne's. Wait, is it Annie?
You call it Annie's or Ann's?
I call it Auntie Annie's. Oh man, I don't know.
call it Auntie Annie's.
I call it Auntie Annie.
People be like, it's not Annie.
It's not Annie, I don't think.
But don't it got like an IES?
I thought it did.
It might be. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I call it.
That lemonade
It is
tastes.
good.
That lemonade tastes just like their lemonade.
That's Jamel's Cafe.
This is good. You know,
Okay.
We've been picking-
Salad.
You know.
we've been picking.
These days, couple places.
Been good. And I love me some good food.
So, yeah. We're going to talk about taking risk. Risk taking. So, who wants to start it off? Who wants to start off?
Let's start off from the youngest.
Okay, Jack, go ahead.
Dang.
Yep. I'm second, so.
I feel like taking risks is a big part of life.
You got to talk. Oh. I don't know how many times I got to tell you that.
This one's a little spicy.
Like a jerk.
That's jerk.
Taking a risk is a big part of life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you don't take risk, your journey to whatever goal you're trying to get to is not going to be interesting. You don't feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of an example.
I feel like taking risk is sometimes you don't have a choice. You know, you never have a choice. I mean, you might not have a choice.
Bro.
Sometimes.
What?
Sometimes you might have to take a risk.
That, bro. Get the pomegranate juice or water.
You know how you might have to take it? Sometimes you might have to.
Get something from over there.
Y'all have to take a chance.
I feel. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Sometimes your back is just against the wall, and you know, like I don't know, your dream or your opportunity might be right on the other side.
And you won't know because
you ain't want to take that chance. You ain't want to take that chance. You know, they said they don't say, but what they say? Scared money don't make no money.
I just got it all on my nose.
And closed mouths don't get fed.
I
I feel like risk is like next to dieting. That's like the hardest thing for people to do is take a risk. Because we don't even know it yet. Like, we scared of rejection. We scared of being told no straight to our face. Like, or whatever the case is, we are scared to do it. But you won't know how good you are at something until you take that risk. And then it be for the better for the most part.
Well, I personally think that it got a lot to do with generations and how we raised basically most of us are raised to go to school, get out of school, get a good job, and secure the job, secure the bag. But there's so many ways to do that. And sometimes, you know, jobs just don't be working out. Like, you know, I think like we just fixed on the idea that a job is a sure thing. You know, that's a sure way of making sure you get paid every 2 weeks when in fact it's really not.
Because at any given time,
At any given time, that company could downsize, ask me. At any given time, when they decide they want to do budget cuts or they done, you know, there you go. Boom. They let you go.
In the world.
You know, and the crazy part is, and I know how, you know, it gotta work, how a layoff gotta work, but you won't even see it coming. You won't even be able to prepare. So,
Blindside you.
you know, so that's what I mean by sometimes you put in a predicament where you ain't got a choice but to take a risk. You know, especially if you want something good for yourself. Like I know me and my whole work history. I think my work history goes back to about 18 years. And I've been on 2 jobs that laid off. The first one was cool because I was young. It ain't matter. But when you start getting older and now they talking about laying people off.
It's rough.
We even got settled in life. Everybody got bills and houses and stuff they taking care of, and you can't even prepare for it. So I never forget the person, my old manager told me when I first got into that job, she said, you got in here, go to school. They will pay for you to go back to school. And I did not take that opportunity to have, because if that was the case, I've been on that job for 5 years, 5 good years. I would have had a backup plan. Or I might not even have been there right now. I probably would have been somewhere else. I don't know. I was working from home. Maybe I could have did nursing on the weekends or something like that. Because I was going to go back to school for nursing. Being as though I had a year left of school. But I didn't. I got too comfortable with the money. And I felt like it was guaranteed. And it was rolling. And we secure. And we good.
Nope.
Yeah.
They played you.
They played me. I played myself. I'm not gonna blame them. I played myself because I ain't gonna say I knew better, but
Whoa.
I had a job that I was maxing out at like $68,000 a year. Anybody would have been comfortable. You know what I'm saying? A regular average Joe, you know, like me, I'm cool. I can go on vacation. I just got my 3 weeks. I can take off of work. I work from home. I have no stress. So now it's all about rebuilding. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm taking a risk now. You know, where now my money is compromised now. You know, I got a budget and all that now. I got to take a chance at learning a new craft so that I can create, you know, a stream of income for myself. And that way, I don't have to worry about being laid off of a job anymore. I felt like I don't ever want to be in that predicament ever again.
I think, oh Lord, jeez. The big part of taking a risk, I think the scariest part about taking a risk is starting over.
Right.
And a lot of people are
the unknown.
Yeah, are scared to start over because we start thinking about
no security.
What if this don't work out, or what if down the line somewhere something happened? Like, you know, we doubt ourselves before we even get to start.
Give yourself a chance
before we even start the risk to even take it. So then we be like, nah, you know what? I ain't even going to put myself through it.
Yup.
And then we done missed out on so many opportunities because we said that one word. I ain't going to do that, man. I don't feel like playing myself.
Yup.
And now, and I feel like at this time, in this day and age, we got to do something. We got to go out there and do something.
For yourself.
Because to secure ourselves. Not even just the bank, just ourselves in general. Just to know, like, ain't nobody going to be able to fire me. Or I don't have to answer to nobody.
It's my life.
Because it's right. Like, if I'm sick,
I want to be able to be sick because I'm sick.
If I'm sick, I should be able to say, you know, I ain't feeling good today. I ain't want to come in. Versus giving out a whole explanation and
I'm
filling out paperwork and doing all this weird stuff.
I asked you when I could go on vacation and when I got an emergency. I'm like, I'm over it.
You know, I feel like we got to just get control of ourselves. Get
our lives.
Yes, our own lives. Have control over it. And we're always going to have to answer to somebody. You know, we're never going to not have to answer to anybody. But to not have to go through so many people to get an answer or to ask whatever, you could go right to the source is I think is better versus working for somebody and then going through that somebody and then that somebody got to go through that somebody and then that's like it's just a lot.
I personally think that we do a whole lot of, you know, putting our passion
I don't want to mess it up.
and putting our energy into getting that good job and working hard on that job, making that person, you know, 6-figure income, and we over here scrambling trying to get the work in a hoopty or something like that. And I know everybody is not made to be a boss. I'm not trying to say everybody should be out here.
Oh!
You just...
Dang.
Everybody shouldn't be out here trying to be a boss because that's impossible. But if you do have that spirit in you and you have that drive to do so, I believe you should, because at the end of the day, you always want to work harder on yourself and for yourself than you want to do for somebody else's dreams. Like,
and you know,
that's just it took me a minute to realize that, because I'm like, dang, my president of my company, I'm sitting here, I'm sick and tired and can't get to work, and here he is. I know he got a lot of responsibility and more than I did. What are you doing? But look, he was able, he able to retire and fall back. Like, man, I would never had an opportunity to be his neighbor unless I created something for myself. And you know, ain't no way in the world a president or a CEO gonna give you the formula to be his competition or his neighbor. So,
a lot of people don't want
selfish.
Yeah, I do a lot of this is I'm not gonna lie, it's hard mentally.
And then on top of that, at least when you're working for yourself or you're your own boss, you will always give yourself recognition for all the good that you have done for your own business. Mm-hmm. Versus working for somebody and you don't even get a thank you card for when something went up, like a sale that went up or anything that can help the business. You don't even get a thank you card. They don't recognize you for the contribution that you have bought or done for the job.
Right.
And you might have been sick that day.
And you still came in and busted up. But you might have never missed a day of work.
Ain't take a vacation.
Ain't never use a sick day. Ain't never take a vacation. Ain't never call out. And you still won't get recognized. And the littlest thank you goes a long way. It goes a very long way. And a lot of people that are the boss don't recognize, because it's a difference in being a boss and being a leader.
Right.
It's a huge difference. And a lot of these people are just bosses.
They get caught up in just trying to run a business. And I get it, because it is a business. But, I don't know.
I mean, without this business, without us, you wouldn't have this business.
Right.
Who would help you?
But I'm just trying to be transparent with it, because it is a flip side to that. because if I have a business, and that I have to run, obviously I do have to run it like a business. If I ran it like if I ran it like on my
it's okay
homies,
to run it like a business and still make your people that work for you or work with you feel appreciated.
Mm-hmm. That's how our old boss was.
If
What?
I'm coming to work every day,
Good.
doing all of this, and I don't even get a thanks, Alexis, for what you did today. Those sales went up really, really good today. Like, whatever. I don't have sales, but I'm just saying, whatever, a compliment goes a long way. Mm-hmm. And a lot of bosses don't appreciate their workers. They take us for granted, to be honest. So,
well, the reason probably why they do so is because so many people out of work.
Jeff, is anything in that? Minute Maid?
They know somebody will come in and do it because they've been out of work for the last 9 months and they just looking for anything at this point. So that's what,
I had a clear fruit today, and I ain't have a clear fruit in a long time. And it was kind of weird tasting.
What kind you have?
Island Breeze. Jeff, ain't nothing in there.
It was lemon.
Blueberry lemon cake.
Okay.
Remember that time when we was kids, Key? And it was all of us in the house. It was me, you, Scooter, Leah, and you made them lemon cupcakes.
Mm-mm.
We was watching the Gremlins at this time, and Keisha made some. I remember like it was yesterday because it broke me out around my mouth.
Allergic to it?
I had to. I don't know. I ain't eat lemon since, but I do eat lemon now. It don't break me out. It don't make me crusty. But I was a kid. That lemon, I think she tried to kill me.
You had lead poison.
Made me crusty.
Oh,
Oh,
lead
yeah.
poison.
And the lemon pie, the lemon
Wanna
cupcake
taste it?
enhanced my,
Reaction?
Later.
and made me crusty. I was pooky.
Might make me go to the bathroom.
Before them greens gonna make you go to the bathroom.
Eat them.
You already tore them up.
Kids don't never want to eat nothing green.
What you mean?
So just know you're gonna have green poopy coming out.
I always eat my green.
Oh,
Shit.
lemonade, golly.
It's strong?
They got an aftertaste.
That joint tastes just like. I just said I ain't drink lemon in a long time. I eat lemon.
It's a lemon pie and lemon juice. Lemonade.
And I just drunk it.
So, I mean, I don't know.
That joint is.
You know.
They straight was like.
And it's been sitting out, so.
Oh, well, not for that long.
So, all in all, taking risk is the conversation tonight. Sometimes
Wait, can I say
you
one
got
thing
to
more?
take them.
One thing more.
Go ahead.
Can I say one more thing? I wanted to take a risk because I want to go to school for culinary. I love cooking. I enjoy it. Honestly, I feel like cooking comes from the heart. You don't have to go to school for that. But it's a big risk for me because I'm really a hands-on kind of person. I don't like books. I'm not a textbooker. I like to study hands-on. And that's the risk is me going there and taking the time out and like studying a book. Because that's really hard for me.
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, that's not really a risk.
It is a risk.
It's a challenge. What you risking?
My time. That's it. See what I'm saying? You see what you say? You don't. That's me.
I'm thinking
risking.
like, are you going to quit your job and go out on a limb?
And then that's another thing. That is a risk because what if I do go to school and they send me somewhere? That's a risk I gotta take. They'll be like, oh, am I gonna leave my family? Leave my job? Or that's everything that I'll be thinking about. But the more of the story is that initial getting to that book. So that's rough. I don't know. That's a risk.
It's a challenge.
That's
like,
more like a challenge
that's a
or
challenge, like,
or
it
chance
ain't no
or
win or lose.
challenge.
That ain't no win or
yeah,
lose
it ain't no
situation.
right. You're not in a end all be all situation. Because if you can't read the book and say it don't, it's something you feel like you can't handle, you're gonna be fine. You just gonna say I can't do it and walk away. We talking about taking risks like I'm gonna take this class and I only got $400 and and that's all I got.
The risk is I feel like the risk is sticking to it. No?
I don't know. Like,
I don't know about that being
Well,
a
listen,
risk.
that's in my head. And
That's a chance you taking.
maybe that's
Yeah,
what
it's
it
a
is.
chance.
That's,
Like, risk is like
Last shrimp? What?
a risk is like, say for
you
instance,
good,
you
you
in
got
real
the-
estate
you don't got the-
and you
the
like,
time.
yo, I gotta invest. Like you might have $60,000 in the bank, and you like, yo, I'm gonna take this chance on this property and buy it for $50,000 because I believe that I could have the potential to make $110,000 off the property. That's risky. Or using all your finances to invest in your dream of opening a restaurant, but you taking that risk of
That's what I'm doing that too.
yeah, but going to school ain't the risk. Taking all your money and investing into your business would be the risk. Because it's like, yo, if this don't happen, I'm in trouble.
And make sure I'm gonna be a black-owned business in a couple of years.
Facts.
And of course, it's gonna be family based. Like all my family gonna be working there. So just know y'all gonna quit your jobs too, and work.
I ain't got no job.
Well, in a couple years you might have a job. Just know you quitting it.
I don't plan on going back to work.
I mean,
I plan on trying to create something for myself. I'm just trying to get out of the 9-to-5 mindset, and I feel like this is the prime opportunity. While I am set up, like the blessing in being laid off is the fact that you get
that time.
That not even, I mean, you get the time, but you get that cushion. Like, no, unemployment is not the amount of money that you was making, but you don't have to worry about stressing about how you won't get your bills paid versus if you got fired and you don't get those benefits.
Right.
So you get, and then, and your severance package, will last you for a little while, and then your unemployment. So you could potentially make it a 8 to 10.
Everybody don't have a severance package.
If you laid off, you do. Most of the time, if you laid off, you get a severance package. Every job? Mostly every job. I've never heard of a job that laid you off. I mean, there are.
It to be a corporate job though, right? Like a.
I don't know. I know maybe like some fineries or something. Like if you work in a factory or something, that might be. Or if you a construction worker or something like that. I don't know if they do it, but I know if you work I know for me in the corporate world, both times I got severance packages. I know nurses, if they get laid off. I know, like, for me with the corporate jobs, I know that I've been getting severance packages. Mm-hmm. Some are, what?
No.
Oh, some are better than others. Like, this one that I just got was okay. It'll last me for a little while. And then my unemployment, I could potentially get...
Well, at least they look out and give me
No, that's not... you don't look at... I won't look at a severance package like that. Because at the end of the day, I lost my medical insurance within 15 days of that, and that creates a problem. Nonetheless, I'm grateful for what I have, but I believe that it'll probably buy me 8 months. And then once I get the 8, it's up to me to decide what it is I need to do within them 8 months to make sure that if my goal is to not be in this predicament again, I need to get on the ball, and I got this time to do it. And me taking a risk is if I have to invest in myself and take some sort of trade and pay for it out of pocket because I'm not going into debt, then me not working, I'm relying on my unemployment. So, and my savings and all of that, I'm going to invest in myself.
Right.
and create and focus on a craft and get good at it, and hopefully and prayerfully, my 8 months don't go in vain.
They not.
All right.
So, with that being said, we going to wrap this thing up. We going to do shout-outs. I felt like it's only right that we shout the people out who've been consistently on our page each and every week, each and every video, sharing, liking, doing everything that we asked them to do. So today's shout out is going to go to Stacy. We're going to shout Stacy out today. Thanks, Stacy, for watching. We really, really, really appreciate it.
I done clap some seasoning in
anything else, y'all?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
And comment.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Oh, yeah, comment in the comment section. Give us some feedback.
Give us some ideas.
About us. Give us some, we already have enough.
Give us some back feed. Like that, Jeff?
Oh, some feedback?
Back feed. Like that?
We have enough. We are booked for the entire month. We do not need any more suggestions for any black-owned businesses. We are booked up for the entire month of February. Moving on to March is going to be Home Cooked Meal March. We are going to be doing some home cooked meals and showing what we cooking for dinner, who cooked what recipes we used, and we're going to sit down as a family and eat together and chat. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Chat and Chew. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We out this joint.
Yeah.